What's up everyone, DSP here with a really great update. I'm going to make this very short and sweet because I actually need to upload this so that I can start playing Dead Space 2 online. I just figured I would film this because actually my PS3 is doing a system update right now. There's nothing better to do. But anyway, yes, the rumors are true. I know there's a lot of rumblings. My deal went through. DSPGaming and DSPStreetFighter are now partnered channels on YouTube, so if you've been seeing ads on the Dead Space 2 videos or the latest set of Super Street Fighter 4, which is actually the Fan Appreciation Week that previously was only up on Blip.tv but got deleted unfortunately, it's now up on DSP Street Fighter. That's why you're seeing those ads. Now, a couple quick things that are common questions. First of all, this is the best case scenario, okay? I know that there's been a lot of ups and downs in the past couple of months, hell, the past couple of years, what's been going on with me. And I know that, you know, it might have been rough, you know, pretty overdramatic with a lot of the stuff that's happened, but here's the reason why this is the best case scenario. All I need you to do as a viewer and fan is watch my videos, period. And you can hear my PS3 booting up right now from the system update. That's all I need from you guys, just watch the videos. And by watching the videos, you're basically helping me out. So, don't have to go to some crazy new website to find the stuff. You know, you don't have to do anything out of the ordinary. All I need you to do is watch the videos, and that's it. Now, the other question, which yes, inevitably I have to answer because someone's going to find out anyway. Everyone's asking me, who is it, Phil? Who is it that you've had this strategic partnership with? The answer is, yes, it is Machinima.com. And the bottom line is this. You know, over time, people change, businesses change, and after what happened with Blip TV, I talked to Machinima. I actually talked to a couple different places, don't get me wrong. I weighed my options. And I talked to Machinima, and basically, which is a total flip from what I experienced last year when I talked to them, they were extremely flexible. They wanted to work with me. They wanted to basically make sure that I didn't have to put in any extra effort in order to make anything work. They just wanted me to keep doing what I do best, which is make playthrough videos, make fighting game videos, tutorials, and things like that. And because of that, because of this new program, this exclusive partnership, over time we'll see, but it looks like it may be able to work out, and I may be able to do this as a full-time thing for an extended period of time. Now, there's no promises there, but we just have to see how it goes. This is, you know, just starting. It's going to take probably a couple months to actually see how well I do with this. But being that there's so many great games coming out early this year, especially with the release of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is going to be gigantic, and all the coverage that I was already planning of putting up of that game on DSP Street Fighter, not just, you know, match videos and online play, but also tutorial videos as I learn characters, tournament footage as I go and cover actual tournaments. I'm actually planning on going to several of the tournaments that are the EVO qualifier series leading up to Evolution this summer, which I do want to go to as well. All this is great potential, and so I'm really happy. I'm glad that I stayed positive through this whole thing, and it looks like it might work out. Again, not making any promises, but it's looking very good. And you know, I do want to say thanks to Hutch, because we had a little bit of a professional disagreement several months ago, and when I lost my job, he basically supported me and stuck in there and said, listen, you know, go check out Phil's stuff, he's a good guy. And that kind of led to the bridging the gap between our relationship and me opening up talks with Machinima and going from there, and right now it's looking really good. The one other thing, which actually I forgot to grab, hold on, since now both DSPGaming and DSP Street Fighter are partner channels, there's a couple opportunities, and what I mean is there's actually banners that you can now put on these channels because they're partner channels. And I actually had one of these banners on the TKOHHD when it was my own personal partner channel with YouTube. So if anyone would like to get to you know, do some graphic design work, if you remember on the TKOHHD it said basically, you know, Dark Side Phil's gaming network, and it had a button on 5 buttons on the banner which linked to each one of my channels on YouTube. I would love something like that for DSP Gaming or DSP Street Fighter. The dimensions are 960 pixels by 150 pixels, and then there's actually a side mini banner that you can put on your partner channels as well that replaces your text name. Like, it wouldn't say DSP Gaming, it would be a logo. So if anyone wanted to work on like a DSP Gaming or DSP Street Fighter logo, the dimensions are 300 pixels by 250 pixels. And then actually there's another logo. This would show up on every single video when you go to the video page to view it on YouTube. Again, instead of saying DSP Gaming or DSP Street Fighter, it would say whatever this logo was. So if someone wanted to work on like a mini logo, this is 170 pixels by 25 pixels. You can either send those direct to me if you feel like working on them. Man, I get crap all over my coffee table. Or you can check out my website, TKOHHD.com. I have a forum there that already says, you know, DSP needs help with logos and art, and you can maybe make them a thread there and start posting up that kind of stuff there. Excuse me. Last but not least, being that I am working with Machinima now, first of all, I think this is amazing because I really do feel that Machinima, and they know this, primarily the stuff that gets the most views with Machinima is their Call of Duty coverage, and they know that. You know, they're not fooling themselves. I think this is a great opportunity for them to branch out. I'm not going to be putting playthroughs up on, say, Machinima Respawn or anything like that. Everything's going to remain on DSP Gaming and DSP Street Fighter. But because I am now working with Machinima, I have the opportunity to put some videos up on Machinima Respawn if I feel that there's a good fit. So what I'm thinking of doing is, for example, once I play Dead Space 2, you know, multiplayer and all of that, and let's say I do a Hateful Truth for it, game review, that might be something that I submit to Machinima Respawn. And these guys have been working with me, and they're being so kind that they're actually offering me an exclusive spot on their lineup, you know, on the weekend, so that people can basically see the video. You know, that doesn't get lost in the shuffle. So that's great. I'm loving, you know, everything with this partnership so far. It's looking good, and they've actually made, you know, they've basically really wanted to work with me. And like I said, this is the complete opposite of last year when I first had initial talks, where, you know, the person I was talking to, he was very, you know, no, we're not going to bend. You're not any different from anyone else. Now it's like, okay, well, you know, we have this new partnership program. We'd like you to do that. We'd like to maybe get a couple of your game review videos on Machinima Respawn. So they're really willing to work with me. And that's the bottom line. That's good business. That's good customer support, but it's also, that's how you grow your business, is you try to appeal to a new demographic, a new area. They know they've got the Call of Duty covered. Now they're trying to branch out, and I think this is a great way to do it, and I'm extremely grateful. And I'm extremely grateful to everyone who stuck in here over the past couple of months when it was really rough and we didn't know what was going to happen. First being with YouTube, with that partner channel, and then going to Blip, and now coming back to YouTube. I understand you're being pulled in 100 directions. But I think this is for the best. So, alright, that's it. I explained everything. I gotta go. My PS3's updated. I'm going to play Dead Space 2. But I'm going to get this up on the King of Hate HD first. I hope they answered all of your questions. Fingers crossed, but I think things are going to work out well. I think that I'm really have a positive mindset now. You know, I was a little unsure for a couple weeks there, and now I'm really feeling a lot more positive. And I think only good things can come from this. So, alright, I'm DSP. Thanks a lot for being a fan. Thanks a lot for being a viewer and sticking in there during all the dark times. But I think finally there's a light at the end of this tunnel. It's looking good, and we can only get better from here. So that's it. I'm about to start Dead Space 2 online. Hope you enjoy it over on DSP Gaming, and watch my videos, and we'll grow together. Thanks a lot.